I'm practicing to take the BU Fundamentals Exam. This video is about a drill that appears in that exam. This is today's drill. On the right-hand side are instructions for setting it up. I'm going to show you my first attempt at the drill. I'm going to show you some practicing that I did to identify weaknesses and make some improvements. And then I'm going to show you my final attempt. At the end, I'll discuss some lessons learned and some things that I need to work on. And with that being said, let's get to my garage. Okay, this is my first attempt at this drill. The drill is a follow shot drill, and basically with each shot, I'm going to try to make the object ball into the corner pocket and then have the cue ball go forward and come to rest inside the white rectangle at the bottom of the table. The cue ball does not have to come to a stop completely inside the rectangle, as long as at least part of the cue ball is overlapping that rectangle, then that's fine, it counts. Now I started this drill at cue ball position 4. Each time I make a successful shot, the cue ball will move backwards 1 diamond. So I started at 4, but then it'll move to 5, 6, and 7. It's currently at 6 right now. Of course, if I do not successfully complete a shot, then the cue ball will move forward. But every time the cue ball moves, the object ball will remain exactly 1 diamond in front of the cue ball. There's a couple interesting things about this drill that I'll point out. One of the advantages of watching yourself on a video is you get to see things that you normally don't see, of course, when you're shooting yourself. One of which is I was kind of entertained by this one because I was watching my right hand, how I hold the cue, and I was noticing on several shots my back 2 fingers, you can see it right there, they tend to pop off because I'm not really holding the cue with all of my fingers. I'm actually holding my cue with just 1 finger, which is my middle finger. The other fingers are really just along for the ride. An interesting thing about this drill, this was the first time I'd really shot it. For some reason, I was really concerned about scratching in the side pocket, and you'll occasionally see me just barely miss that pocket. I think this is the shot where I actually almost scratch. So when you're shooting this drill, just make sure you have your object ball and your cue ball aligned. Wow, barely missed that. And I missed position too, so. I also noticed there were several shots. If you look at my backhand is a little bit too far forward on my cue, like right there. So my forearm is actually not completely vertical, it's slightly forward. All right, let's get to practice. All right, here is the practice that I did following my first attempt. I decided to, again, as with most practices, I'm shooting 10 shots from each position. And what I'm doing is kind of calibrating my speed for the shot. And a side benefit also is that it just, especially in a drill like this, it allows me to get used to how the balls need to be set up to successfully complete the shot, or to complete the shot with the least probability of messing up. And I will be quiet and just let you watch this. All right, here we go. The final attempt. So this is after hitting many practice shots. Starting out in cue ball position 4. And let's see how I do. So in case you haven't figured this out, one reason the primary reason that I'm doing these videos is, one, it kind of keeps me accountable for improving. And the other is, I kind of did the first one just almost as a joke. But what I found out is, as I was doing the post-production on these videos, I actually, it was very value added to watch myself shoot these shots, and looking at my mechanics, looking at how I hold myself, looking at my pre-shot routine or lack thereof in some cases. Yeah, I think I've learned so much just from producing these videos that I will probably continue doing so, or at a minimum at least continue to review video of myself shooting, simply to allow me to see what I'm doing, because a lot of times when you're shooting, you don't really realize what you're doing. And so it's a good idea to go back and to film yourself, video yourself, and then go back and look at what you're doing. There's lots of mannerisms and things you do that you're not aware of when you're shooting. One thing that I've really found in this being the third video of the series, my pre-shot routine has gotten much better, much more consistent. I almost hit the side pocket there, huh? Two more shots. All right, one last shot, and then we're out of here. Oh man, I missed the money ball again. It's hilarious. Okay, lessons learned. So overall, I thought my pre-shot routine was about the same as last time, maybe a little bit better. Certainly a whole lot better than my first video. Also, my efforts to eliminate my elbow drop issue, I think have gotten much better. As I said previously, while putting together this video, I noticed that in about half of my shots, my right hand was a little bit too far forward on my cue. And what that does is it results in your forearm not being vertical at the point where your Q-tip contacts the cue ball. And so this is something that I will definitely keep in mind as I continue shooting drills. My goal here is to do whatever I need to do to reduce variation in my shooting and my shots. So it may not seem like a big thing, but any little thing that you can do to make improvements, you should go after. Billiard University was formed in 2012 by Dr. Randy and Dr. Dave, and their goal was to help pool players improve. They do this by providing skill assessment tools and resources that can really help your game. They currently offer 6 different exams for assessing your pool playing ability. But for this video series, I'm just focused on the drills that are associated with Exam 1. There are several benefits of taking the BU exams. For one, you will be able to get a sense of how good of a player you are based on your overall exam scores. Here's an example scale. You can also watch YouTube videos of some of the top pros taking the same exact exams that you can take. And here's a fun thing. Billiard University periodically sponsors contests where you can win money based upon how well you do on the drills. So what are you waiting for? You should also be taking these exams. If you enjoyed this video and want me to make more videos like this, please subscribe. Also hit the like button. Feel free to leave me a comment or a suggestion for future video topics. Stay safe and shoot well.